Hey, second grade, Miss Shannon here with our comprehension skill for this week. We are continuing with point of view. Point of view. Remember that point of view is when a character telling the story has feelings about the events. This is the character's point of view. The words I, my, me, and mine tell who is speaking. So once again, the words I, my, me, and mine show that a character is telling the story from his or her own point of view. Dialogue tells what the characters say, thinks, and feels. So it's important to be paying close attention to when characters speak, because it gives us clues into their point of view. Different characters can have different points of views. Look for how they think, speak, and act to know their point of view. So characters in books can have different views from each other. Just like in real life, we can have different points of view from our friends or family. This is the graphic organizer we will be using this week. It should look familiar from last week. We have character, clue, and point of view. For this assignment, we are going to use our Your Turn practice book, page 213 through 215. This story is titled The Class Play. I would like you to follow along as I read aloud. And as I read, I will stop and think about what are the different characters' points of view. That might help us better understand the story. After I read the story out loud, we will answer a few comprehension questions. Are you ready? Let's go. The Class Play. Mr. Webb's class was going to put on a play for the school. They chose to act out Henny Penny. There are 6 actors in this play, said Mr. Webb. We'll need painters for the sets. We'll need helpers with the lights and music. There will be a job for everyone. The next day, the class read the play together. Luz said, I'm going to play the part of Henny Penny. That's the most important part. No, I want to play that part, said Jade. I think I would be the best Henny Penny, chimed in Stacy. Uh-oh. On this page, I see that 3 different students want to play Henny Penny. So let's stop and think about what is the point of view of one of the characters. Let's take a look at Luz, the person at the beginning who said, I'm going to play the part of Henny Penny. That's the most important part. So if we're filling in our chart, I can record her name and the clue that tells me how she feels. She says, I'm going to play the part of Henny Penny. That is her point of view. She thinks she should get the most important part. So I can include that in my graphic organizer. Again, you do not need to write this down right now. I am just showing this as an example or a model for how we will use this graphic organizer later. So our clue is that the character says, I'm going to play the part of Henny Penny. That is her point of view. She thinks she should get to play Henny Penny. Does everyone else have that same point of view, second graders? No, they don't. But that is her point of view. She thinks she should get to play Henny Penny. Looking back at this same passage, another character, Stacy, said, I think I would be the best Henny Penny. So another person thinks that they're the best person for the job. So I'm going to include her name in our chart as well, because she has a different point of view from Luz. So the character is Stacy. The clue is, I think I would be the best Henny Penny, which tells us her point of view is that she thinks she should get to play Henny Penny. So both characters think that they deserve to play the main character. But we know only one person can play Henny Penny. So what will happen? Before the talk could get out of hand, Mr. Webb spoke up. We have to be fair. We will have a tryout, and I will be the judge. Mr. Webb explained that children who wanted to act in the play should practice the lines. Then Mr. Webb would decide who was the best for each part. The class agreed that this was fair. They knew if they all pulled together, they could put on a great play. Luz made up her mind that she wanted to play Henny Penny. She practiced her lines over and over. She knew the lines by heart. At the tryout, 3 children read the part of Henny Penny. Other children tried out for the rest of the parts. Mr. Webb clapped for each child. Then he said, "Luz, you will play Henny Penny. Here is a list of the other parts and jobs for all." The class worked hard on their play. Everyone at school said it was a big hit.